Hi guys, Sandy from the Padel School. In this video today, we're going to look at a really important aspect of the game, and that is serve and volley. Now, this is something that I hear a lot, that players say to me, oh, well, every time I serve volley, I get lobbed, or I get passed, or I'm immediately on the back foot. And so in this video, we're going to look at some very common errors for this, but we're also going to talk about what you should be aiming to do, where you should be trying to go, and what you should do when you get there after your serve. If you want to improve your game and get a weekly video, please click subscribe. Our weekly videos are on technique or tactics or a match analysis or racket reviews, and these are all designed to help you be a better paddle player. One of the most important things is to be in a good initial start position. So if your partner is serving and you're at the net, you want to be in line with this second post and one step in front. If you're one step in front from here and your partner hits a good serve, you can always step forward and be aggressive. If your partner hits a weaker serve and you see that your opponents are going to lob, you can always take one step back and be ready for that lob. So this is the position you want to be in as your kind of neutral position. Yeah, from here you can move either direction. Now, if your partner is on the other side of the box to you, so you're doing normal formation, you want to be just left of the center because you want to make sure that you cover your line. Your partner, they will come in and cover the center of the court. If we're playing in an Australian formation where your partner is on the same side as you and they're going to serve and then move into the other box, so you're on the opposite diagonal this time, you actually want to be close to the center line because it's going to be your job to cover the middle. You don't need to worry about your line because they've only got this angle from this shot. So those are going to be your two positions if your partner is serving. The common errors with this position is if you're too far back, so you're behind this second post, you leave a big gap in front of you down at your feet, which means that if they hit there, you're going to have to pick that ball up so they can then attack you. The other problem is that players are by this first post and they're standing here, which means they've got a huge space behind them that it's very easy for the opponents to lob into, and therefore you have to sprint back to retrieve that lob and it allows them to come to the net. So when it comes to the position as the server, firstly, you want to always serve volley because if you've got the opportunity to be in the advantage in the point, you should take it. So you're going to serve volley, and immediately after your serve, so you finish your action, you sprint to this court position. Don't watch your ball, don't stand around, see what the return is going to be like. Immediately go to that court position. Now, if you are serving and moving to the same side of your court, yeah, so for example, if I'm serving from this left side into the left side, my partner is on the right-hand side, I'm going to serve and come down that middle, and I'm going to cover the middle. So I'm going to station myself by that second post quite close to the center line. If I'm serving and we're doing Australian formation and my partner is on the same side as me, I will start closer to the tee because then I'm closer to where I need to be, and I'm going to serve and I'm going to move fast into that position by the second post, covering that line. That's important that you move quickly into that position because you've got more ground to cover here, so as soon as you serve you go straight to that position. The most common error with this is players not serve volleying. So they're obviously either nervous about coming to the net or they're just focused on the ball and they're not moving forward. But if you serve and you wait at the back of the court, all your opponents have to do is hit the ball to you and then they can come forward to the net because they've got time. The other problem with this is that if you serve and stay back, it forces your partner to come to the back of the court with you. So they're actually going to also be out of position if you don't serve and come in a line with them. Another big problem is when players serve and move too close to the net. And this is an even bigger problem when you're the one serving and you're actually moving forward, approaching the net in your box, because you're the one who should be covering the middle. And if you move really close, you leave an even bigger space behind you to be lobbed. Yeah, so it's really important that when you do come forward, you split step when they contact the ball on the return, but you want to split step around that second post, maybe one step in front. A lot of players are quite nervous about serve volleying and they find that they get themselves in the wrong positions. And it doesn't really matter what speed your serve is, you should still be coming to net after your serve because it means that you're going to start the point in the right position. And importantly, if you're in this position, it means that they're in the defensive position, which is another bonus for you serve and volleying. So it's just something that requires a lot of practice. Serve and try and get into the right position for the start of the point. On this side, I'll put another video on serve volleying that we've done before, and it gives you some extra information about what you should be trying to do.